Sister Wives Kody Brown plays dumb when Janelle wants her property back. Robyn and Kody waste time by twisting and turning. The court gave Kody and Robyn 3 months to return Janelle and Meri property. Ex-wives have been cheated on. They complained in a court. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives. Kody's baby routine installed by Robyn. Sister Wives fans have commented on Robyn Brown's mothering style with her kids. But now it looks like Kody Brown may get some of that coddling as well. Fans applaud Sukanya Krishnan for calling Kody on his behavior during the most recent one-on-one episode. She told this 56-year-old grandfather to stop acting like a baby, and the viewers loved it. Sister Wives host Suki asked Kody Brown some uncomfortable questions, and when he didn't want to answer, he did something weird. He acted like a preschooler who thought he was being cute. Kody crossed his legs, flipped his head up, and then put his finger in front of his mouth. Once in that pose, he told Suki he won't answer if he doesn't want to. Fans could almost see a child of 5 emerging from within this grown man. Sister Wives fans thought he looked ridiculous. But next came the analyzing, with fans speculating how he got to this point, and some hit on a theory that sounds interesting. One of the first things people jumped on was Robyn Brown and her mothering style with her kids, and they thought that Kody might get some of that same coddling behavior from Robyn at home. The original 3 Sister Wives moms all had similar styles when raising their kids. While they each had their own way of doing things, they were much more laid back than Robyn. This is something they've discussed through the seasons. Robyn describes her style as being very protective of her kids. The other ladies thought it was a bit too much, but they took it to each his own approach to it. But Sister Wives fans called Robyn everything from a helicopter mom to someone who coddles her kids way too much. Sister Wives fans not only cheered Suki for her baby comment to Kody, they think they know why he is acting like that. Kody himself admits he has to be the center of attention. So you can imagine what it must be like at home when Robyn gets distracted by her kids. And don't forget, he's down to 1 wife when he once had 4 doting on him. We have seen Robyn babying Kody on the show. In a recent scene, she is picking stuff out of his hair as he talks into the camera. That scene is captured in the feature photo above. It is just like a mom fixing strands of hair on her kid's head. It was odd that Kody thought nothing of it. So that leads fans to believe he is used to it. So, Sister Wives fans suggest that Robyn's over-the-top mothering doesn't stop with her kids. They think Kody gets in on the act too, slipping in and insisting on Robyn's attention, especially if she is busy with one of her 5 kids. Seeing Kody take on the behavior of a young child, and then having Suki call him on it was an eye-opener. This guy once took pride in himself for striving to be a strong man for his wives and kids. Now to see him revert to childlike behavior, it was creepy for some fans. Well, you can't ignore the hissy fits he's had on Sister Wives. So you can't say this is the first time he's acted childish. But maybe his hidden child found another way to surface, and Suki happened to bring that out in him. Or, as fans suggest, Robyn nurtured the little boy in Kody Brown, and now we get to see the results. But did he have to do it on the TLC series for all the world to see? Star Robyn Brown has a message for Kody Brown's ex-wives. When it comes to her role in her family's failed plural marriage, Robyn Brown is staying in her own lane, and she'd like her former sister wives to do the same. During the new Sister Wives one-on-one special, the reality star opened up about the tense dynamic she has with Meri and Janelle Brown and David Woolley. The 4 women were previously part of a plural marriage with Kody Brown. He is now only married to Robyn Brown, who the other women have often referred to as the favorite wife. Throughout season 19 of the TLC series, Kody Brown's former wives have commented at length about the role Robyn Brown's relationship with Kody Brown played in driving a wedge between him and his other wives. It's a topic Robyn Brown addressed during the new TV special. I think there's a lot of focus on me. I actually get really tired of it. she told host Sukanya Krishnan. Robyn Brown went on to share her hopes for a more cordial dynamic moving forward. I wish really badly that they would all focus on their own relationships and work those relationships out without my name coming up, she said. Elsewhere during the special, Janelle Brown acknowledged that a lot of people want to pin the blame on Robyn. I don't think that she is necessarily innocent in this, she said. I mean, it takes two. The mother of 6 went on to suggest that Kody Brown has made himself even more villainous in an attempt to take away some of the blame from her. When Krishnan asked Robyn Brown if she thinks her husband has a bias when it comes to her, she offered a succinct response. I don't think so. During another part of her interview with Robyn Brown, Krishnan asked if she enjoyed being called Kody Brown's sacred cow, a nickname Janelle Brown used for her during a confessional interview. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care, she said. Is that like a term? Krishnan asked. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure where that came from, she replied. During part 1 of the Sister Wives one-on-one special, Kody Brown addressed his marriage with Robyn Brown and the criticism they've received over the years. There's a divine aspect about my relationship with Robyn, he said. And we have been for it, and I'm sick of it. I'm like walking around like, I love this woman and I want peace in this relationship. But I'm to the point where I'm walking around flipping 2 birds cause I am so sick and tired of being guilted for loving Robyn. Janelle Brown's brutal, one-on-one confession proves Sister Wives was never what it seemed. Sister Wives has turned into a ruthless case study on why polygamy doesn't work in today's cultural landscape. After premiering in 2010 as a rare example of the foundation and structure of a family thriving to live within the confines of polygamy in a world that didn't always understand the concept, the entire mission of the show has failed miserably. Kody Brown, a man living with 3 women and 18 children, was a curious outlier for some and aspirational for others, presenting a lifestyle that most reality fans were clueless about. Sister Wives immediately became a hit, with fans tuning in to observe the dynamics of a polygamist family with wives working together to provide a cohesive life for themselves and their children. Initially, Kody appeared to be a man with the world at his fingertips, married to 3 submissive women dedicated completely to him. Somewhere over the last 15 years, Kody lost the respect of his women and children, resulting in him losing his perceived control over his home. He brought a 4th wife, Robyn, and her 3 children into the fold, and that move proved to be the shift in the dynamic that caused the bottom to fall out. As the wives left one by one, Kody's control and confidence left with them, leaving him currently desperately clutching his remaining wife and attempting to be her everything. Parade magazine focused on Janelle's recent one-on-one session with host Sukanya Krishnan to talk about her feelings about Kody's recent behavior towards her and the other wives. I've never seen him be this mean before, Janelle explained. I feel like a lot of people want to pin the blame on Robyn. I don't think she is necessarily innocent in this. It takes 2. I think in a lot of ways he's even more villainous, I guess, to kind of take away some of the blame from her. Janelle's perspective on her ex-husband's actions being a response to his need to protect his current and only wife proves her maturity. Where many women would look for an opportunity to blame the woman in the situation, Janelle offers Robyn grace, and, although she acknowledges Robyn isn't blameless in the situation, she holds Kody responsible for his actions, even if they are an attempt to shield his wife from any blame. Kody proved Janelle's theory correct during a conversation with Robyn, as the 2 prepared to film their individual one-on-one sessions. Kody asked Robyn how she felt about heading to the one-on-one sessions, and she said she'd rather have a root canal at the dentist's office than go through the interviews. Robyn's downcast eyes and defeated shoulders as she got into the passenger seat to head to set spoke volumes about her mood. Kody took in her depressed posture and attempted to lift her confidence. Is there anything I can do to protect you from this? He asked. Robyn responded without hesitation. No, God will protect me, she replied. Kody's face fell as he realized that not even the wife, by his side trusts his protection or his ability to fix things for her. When Kody realizes that he is unable to be Robyn's Superman, it could potentially cause him to lash out at the others to attempt to regain her trust. The scene with Kody and Robyn gives context to his repeated behavior of late and proves Janelle's point. Most of Kody's grandstanding against his ex-wives and even his children is an attempt to regain Robyn's trust in him, therefore restoring his confidence in himself. Fans have criticized the ultimatum Kody has given his children, stating if they don't accept and embrace Robyn, they can't have a relationship with him. He has also received backlash for his gratuitous comments on how physically attracted he is to Robyn, when he never made those types of comments about his previous wives. In one scene, Kody suggested Robyn looked delicious and made a slurping sound, suggesting his physical reaction to her looks. Besides his comments being in extremely poor taste and somewhat out of character, fans of the show assume they are fueled by Kody's need to constantly affirm Robyn so that she doesn't take a page out of the other women's books and leave him too. Janelle's intuition about her ex-husband appears to be spot on, as the series has gone from a huge thriving family to a battlefield consisting of the 3 ex-wives and their children versus Kody, Robyn, and her children. There doesn't seem to be any boundaries to the extent Kody will go to in an effort to hold on to Robyn's love and loyalty, even if it means completely alienating his former family. I've never seen him this mean. All the rewriting of history, trying to hurt people, Janelle repeated. I feel like it's a smokescreen. If Kody is attempting to champion and protect Robyn at the expense of his past, chances are he is going to end up eventually losing her. If that happens, he'll be forced to deal with himself and finally acknowledge the many mistakes he made in showing up for his former wives and his children. For anyone considering a polygamous lifestyle similar to the one Kody has become famous for, his story should play out like a cautionary tale. All that glitters is definitely not gold, and just because a man has multiple wives under his thumb doesn't mean he can keep them there forever. Sister Wives stars Robyn and Janelle are angry with the wrong person. The downfall of Kody Brown's polygamous family on the TLC series Sister Wives has been a slow spiral. Kody's relationship with his first 3 wives, Meri Brown, Christine Brown, and Janelle Brown, became strained once he introduced the idea of adding a 4th wife, Robyn, into the mix. The series followed the Brown family as the 4 women put in a valiant effort to share the patriarch of the family, who stretched himself thin attempting to spend equal time with his wives, without falling into the pitfall of playing favorites. And yet, play favorites he did, according to Meri, Christine, and Janelle, who gradually began to notice their shared husband's preference for his most recent wife. Resentments gradually reached a boiling point, which resulted in 3 wives separating from their once shared husband, leaving Kody and Robyn in a monogamous relationship. Now that season 19 is wrapping up with the one-on-one episodes, the wives are still pointing fingers at Robyn as the source of the discord in their relationship with Kody, while Robyn has grown resentful that her name keeps coming up in the conversation. While the wives can't agree on who is to blame among them for the relationship discord, their anger should be pointed towards the person truly responsible for the cascade of separations. According to the way Meri, Christine, and Janelle speak about the ending of their marriages to Kody, it is clear that they feel he gave up on their relationship before the women chose to leave. Meri sought a spiritual release from Kody, their church's version of a divorce, which was granted on the grounds that Kody had abandoned his marriage. This supported the narrative the wives have been saying, that Kody had been solely focused on his relationship with Robyn and their children, instead of sharing his time equally among his many marriages. Christine was the first wife to officially leave, announcing in November 2021 that she was dissolving her 26-year marriage to Kody. Roughly a year later, Janelle would follow in Christine's footsteps, although her break was not as clean as Christine's, since Janelle and Meri were still locked in a land dispute with Kody. Once Christine and Janelle had left, Meri followed shortly thereafter, and all three of the original wives maintained that Kody had abandoned his duties as a husband before they decided to take the step of leaving the marriage. As season 19 comes to a close, the one-on-one interviews, which typically provide further insight into specific scenes from the season, have proven frustrating for the audience. Kody and Robyn have been accused by viewers of dodging questions and refusing to take any accountability for the breakdown in the relationships in the family. Kody, especially, has been the center of much criticism, since he has been stubborn about refusing to mend relationships with his children from his first 3 marriages. In the first 2 one-on-one episodes of season 19, Robyn frequently dodges questions brought forward by host Sukanya Krishnan, but her response to one supposed slight from Janelle has caught viewers' attention. At one point, Janelle referred to Robyn as the sacred cow that was getting all of Kody's attention. When Sukanya asked how she felt about that comment, Robyn attempted to joke by sarcastically saying "moo," before letting out a laugh and saying, "I don't know. Whatever, I don't care." The comment seemed to have stung, although it isn't clear that Janelle meant it to be offensive toward Robyn, considering she was making a point about the way Kody prioritized Robyn above all else. Although Janelle made it clear that she did not like Robyn and Kody's company any longer, this comment is an example of a consistent problem with the sister wives, which is that the ladies get caught up pointing fingers at each other, when the real person to blame is Kody. The wives made clear in the one-on-ones that in their religion, it is the husband's duty to maintain the relationship with each wife, and if there is a breakdown, it is his responsibility to address it. Kody's choice to prioritize his relationship with Robyn is the clear source of discord in the family, and Robyn and Kody's refusal to acknowledge that fact is the reason he continues to evade responsibility as their future on the series is in doubt. Kody Brown should film Sister Wives Season 20 without Robyn. The disintegration of Kody Brown's polygamous family, including a string of divorces and conflict with his children, leaves his sister Wives' future uncertain. While the show originally documented Kody's plural marriage to wives Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown, Kody's story has taken an unexpected turn in recent seasons. Christine announced her decision to divorce Kody in season 17, becoming the first wife to leave the family since it began more than 30 years earlier. Soon after, Janelle and Meri also ended their marriages, leaving Kody and Robyn in monogamy. Robyn has often been viewed as the catalyst for the family's downfall. She married Kody in season 1, disrupting the balance Meri, Janelle, and Christine had spent decades creating. Although Robyn was initially a welcome addition to the family, her unique connection with Kody left the other wives feeling neglected. Kody spent most of his time with Robyn, and he prioritized their young children over the 13 he shared with his other wives. This contributed to not only the end of Kody's other marriages, but also his estrangement from most of his older children. Although the Brown adults played nice during the early seasons of Sister Wives, as the family fell apart, it became obvious that Robyn and Kody's relationship was a major source of contention. Meri, Janelle, and Christine, as well as many of their children, have acknowledged that Robyn monopolized Kody's time and took him away from the rest of the family. Because of their painful history, none of Kody's ex-wives have any relationship with Robyn. Even Meri, who was once the closest to Robyn, realized that Robyn was never genuinely there for her. The division within the family became clearer than ever at the memorial for Kody and Janelle's son, Garrison Brown. The family laid Garrison to rest in Wyoming, where they had spent their summers on a ranch owned by Kody's family. The trip, which took place 6 months after Garrison's death, laid bare just how much had changed in only a few short years. Kody and Robyn took in the sights in Wyoming, reminiscing about Kody's life there and the start of his career. Meanwhile, Janelle's family mourned and celebrated Garrison's life with Christine, her children, and Meri's child. At the burial, Robyn and her children were noticeably divided from the rest of the family. Kody and Robyn's isolation, even in their time of grief, proved the extent of their alienation from the rest of their former family. Kody has spent the last few seasons of Sister Wives seething in anger and resentment. But as the wounds from his divorces heal, he appears to have calmed down. After returning from a trip to see his grandchildren, Kody excitedly informed Robyn that he'd made progress in mending fences with some of his estranged children. He relayed that his daughter, Aspen Thompson, had spoken to him about their estrangement, leading to a productive conversation that helped resolve some of the pain between them. Kody sounded thrilled that he was slowly patching things up with his children, but Robyn wasn't as supportive. She called the conversation a confrontation and spun it in a negative light. This supports the claims of Kody's ex-wives and children that Robyn is holding Kody back from making things right. If Kody had the opportunity to film without Robyn, the door would be open for more honest, healing conversations with his children without outside interference. Hell. Later in the season, Kody dealt with Garrison's death by taking on the painstaking task of digging the grave himself. As he detailed the laborious and cathartic process, Kody was brutally honest about his agonizing anguish over the loss of his son.